how much do you love yourself that you look at this person, like this person, you're saying that this is the person that I want to lead me? Do you actually love yourself? Like, come, let's talk. Some people after their wedding, they go on their WhatsApp status and say they thought we would not made it, but here we have, we made it. Guys, you're just about to start. What made it are you talking about? Because hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Man, I'm so happy to be back here today. I know I say this every week, but yeah, I'm actually very happy. I remember those times that I was not on YouTube. I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to be back on YouTube. So I'm so happy to be here. If you have always been here, thank you so much for coming here again today. Thank you for clicking on my video, for all your constant love. I am very grateful. And if you're finding me here for the first time, this is your first time here, thank you so much. Don't forget to join the family. You're so going to enjoy being here. So guys, this is the first video I am posting about love and relationship, basically girl chats. Since after I gave birth, it's been from motherhood, postpartum, pregnancy, and all of that. And I'm very grateful that you guys enjoyed that season. And yeah, now we are back to talking about, love and relationship. So I was going to name this discussion, questions to ask before marrying someone, or when you start courting someone, when you go on dates with someone. But, with recent things that I've seen in the past few months, I have come to the conclusion that, and I hope that I'm not going to confuse you or convince you, that people have mastered this fruit of the spirit, quote and unquote, heart. People now know how to portray themselves as what they are not. So the only way for you to know if this person is real or not, or they are what they say they are, is to observe. And when I'm talking about observe, I'm going to get into it. There's a part of discernment. There's a part of asking the Holy Spirit to help you. But I'm going to get into that. So I'm going to start today's discussion by reminding you guys that wedding is not the end. It is the beginning. Some people after their wedding, they go on their WhatsApp status and say they thought we would not made it. But here we have, we made it. Guys, you're just about to start. What made it are you talking about? Because wedding is not the end. It is the beginning. What are the things? Number one is kindness. Sorry guys, you can be hearing some cooing, or you may be hearing some cooing at the background. Don't forget that we have a new family member. Zaya is saying hi to everybody. So my baby is right there, and I hope that he allows us finish this discussion before he says, "Mommy, get me my breast milk." So number one is kindness, guys. And when I'm talking about kindness, I'm not talking about how the person is treating you. Kindness is not relative, guys. If somebody is kind, the person is kind to everybody, not just you. Pastor said on Sunday that if you think that your case is different with this person, or that you can change this person, see, they are living the best for you. They are living the best of the shege for you, and you are going to see it. Like, you are really going to see that shege in the end. So when it comes to kindness, it's about how this person treats everybody, how they treat cleaners around them, how they treat the gate man at their place of work, their house, at church, that's how they treat, little people. Is it different from how they treat big people? Or do you think that, they are going to change, or I can change them? Because guys, men, this gender, you can't change them. If a man is showing you that this kind of person he is, if you go to his house and his house is always rough, or you're the one who is always packing his cooler, you think that when you get to his house, he's going to start cooking and helping you in the kitchen. They play. The way that person is, that is the way the person is going to continue to be. So kindness is very important. I remember this baby Niger couple at some point. I remember when this guy was about to leave the house, and Ebuka asked the guy that, what happened to the relationship outside? And he said, it has gone in here, and it was talking in such a way that he doesn't value the girl. But the one in the house that they are dating could barely even eat with her own hands. Like, if we feel that, if we do this, we go and carry her food, go and carry her water, and that one might be like, oh, this person, I almost said the guy's name, this person is kind. But no, your own shege is also coming. What happened to the girl will definitely happen to you. So if they're telling you that, I'm this, I'm that, but they are doing another thing to other people. My friend, please, I beg, quickly carry your slippers on your head and run. 440, run. Observe how kind they are to people around them. That is number one. Number two is accountability. Guys, let me explain. Wait, let me explain. See, there are some people that want you to be accountable to them to tell you where you are going, what you are doing, how you are doing it, what you want to do, but they don't want to be accountable to anybody. See, that is the definition of a fraud. That kind of person is about to defraud you. There's something in Yoruba that they say, that person is about to defraud you. If you have somebody that there is nobody can calm them down, they don't respect their father, they don't respect their mother, or their mother fears them, their father fears them, their siblings, everybody around them fears them, but they don't want to fear anybody. Just know that you should run from such people. Are you in a relationship with somebody like that? Know that you're about to enter into a relationship with a narcissist, whether a woman or a man, whether the person is, the guy or you being a woman. Just know that you're about to enter into a relationship with a narcissist and you're gonna suffer. You gonna suffer. So, you have to observe that kind of person. See, the person can say, I'm this thing to my pastor in church, but you don't know the kind of church that they attend. You don't know if they attend the church where whenever they give the pastor some, money in the envelope, the pastor starts respecting quote and unquote, like fears them, like whatever they say to the pastor is what the pastor listens to. So you have to know, the kind of relationship they have with this pastor that they said that they are submitted to. So you have to be very, very sure that this kind of person is accountable to someone else. You don't want to submit yourself to somebody that has submitted himself to nobody, or you don't want to get a helper who has submitted herself to nobody. Because see, no matter how sweet, I'm talking from I started with the fact that I am a girl who is thoroughly pampered for the spirit as well. And I'm talking from a point of my husband really pampers me, like pampers, quote and unquote. And I'm still telling you that marriage is not a bed of roses. See, there are times that you go fight. You have to fight. And if you're marrying somebody that this person wants to always be right, whatever they say is right, you are always wrong. They always want you to listen to them, and whatever they say is, the end. Just know that it's going to be a disaster. Don't say because this person loves you, buys you clothes, gives you quality time, does this, does that, but it gets to a point where you get tired of a domineering person, whether the person is a man or it takes the grace of God to live with a domineering person. So you have to watch it. Who are they accountable to? Apart from asking them, Auntie, open your eyes wide and observe. If this person is not, if everybody around them fears them like they are almighty, but they fear no one, carry your slippers on your head and what? Run. Now, number 3, are they interested in your goal? Are they interested in building you? See, it's very understandable that some people want to marry a woman who will be the housemaker, the homemaker, while they go out and make all the money. But it's fine if you too want to marry a man that provides all the money and all of that. It's very fine if that is what you want. Do you want to marry somebody that that can bring in, for example, maybe you want to start a business and you want to marry a woman who is a consultant because that the person can help you, get answers to problems and solve, bring solutions for your business. See, that is understandable. But if you marry somebody who, that has very big goals for their lives, you should not marry them to now keep them at home. So it's very important. See, whatever somebody built in your life, it's not about things that can be taken away. For example, I could give you a supermarket today and tomorrow tell you that I'm not giving you again. But if I impart something like, skills into your life, if I impact something like getting, certifications and all of that into your life, they know that this person is serious about your growth, about helping you build. Because if something happens tomorrow, that person cannot say that, oh yeah, bring the skills that I've given you or bring the certifications that I will. That thing is part of you and it's part of you forever and ever. So is this kind of person, somebody that will let you, help you grow? I remember that there was this guy that I met when I was in the north, and the guy was proposing marriage to me and all of that, and I told him, see, I want to do my MSc, I want to do my PhD. I don't know if there will be another certification, out there. I'm going to go out and get it, even if I change careers and all. I'm this kind of person that I want to read, I want to do great things and all of that. And he said, I am too beautiful to work under the sun, that is going to open a shop for me. I'm just going to make sure that it is really stocked up with goods and all of that, and that I'm supposed to live and this person I'm talking about is a very comfortable person, but I knew that this is not the person for me. If I'm a girl that wants to just stay at home and be the homemaker and all of that, see, I'm a great homemaker. I wish my husband was right here. He can testify to it. I love to do house chores. I love to cook. I love to take care of my husband. I really, really enjoy it. You can see how I'm bubbly talking about it, but that is not all to me. I want to become a great woman, and I want a man that will push me to be that. So if you are marrying somebody that is already giving you that hint that when we marry, you're going to stay at home with the kids, when we marry, you're going to do this, when we marry, or all of your discussions have to do with you barely come on, your future barely comes up in the conversation, even though they are telling you that they are going to sponsor you to go and do your PhD anywhere, in Harvard, in Oxford, wherever it is. Carry your slippers on your head and run, because in the end, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be frustrated. So that is number 3. So number 4, can they stand up for themselves? See, these things are more than questions that you will ask. They are things that you open your eyes and see, can they stand up for themselves? Because especially as a woman, you need your man to be able to stand up for you when it comes to his family. See, even goes for both families, because I remember there was a time that, my dad wanted to say something about my husband, and I made it clear that no, like I stood my ground, like no, and since then he had stopped things like that, because it's very important. If you marry somebody that cannot stand up for themselves, and their family is saying that after you marry, you are going to come to the house, so just know that even if you are praying and you are dreaming about something, you might not have 28. So be very sure that your partner can stand up for themselves. Because if they cannot stand up for themselves, they definitely cannot stand up for you in the end. So you have to be sure about that. Open your eyes and observe it. If the kind of person that they will call him at home, that can start coming now, and he's packing his bag and rushing, and it's not even saying, why should I start coming, or this, like whatever they say is they know that you are going to suffer when it comes to family issues and matters. And see, and you might be hearing people talk about this. It is not a small thing. From both family, from the bride's family, from the groom's family, or from the wife's family, or from the husband's family, is a lot. It takes a while for our parents to know that we're actually an adult. My mom just left my home, helping me care for my child for 2 months. And it's something I had to let her know that, say, I'm now an adult, you've trained me, and you should be proud of the good work you have done. So now allow me make my decisions. You cannot at this point still always want to be the one to tell me, do this, do that. Let me make my mistakes. Let me own up to it. I need you to support me and guide me. I want you to know that is how all parents are. So you want to marry somebody that can stand up for themselves. If not, they cannot stand up for you. And see, it's still better for the man. Men can be like, they can say, society now, they say, but for women, they believe that you are marrying to their family. So open your eyes, my sister. If your husband cannot stand up for himself, you're going to suffer. So carry your slippers on your head and do what? Run. Let's go to number 5. The thing is family values and interference. See, family values and interference is also very important. I know I say, this is important, that is important, but family values and interference is very important. You have to know, their kind of family values, what value do they uphold in this family side? There are some people that are diabolical. There are some people that you have to go to their homes, at a particular time to maybe worship a particular god or whatever. You have to open your eyes and know. Then what are the things that they uphold? What are the way they live their lives, the way they talk? You have to, maybe when you go to their home, to their family house, see the way they interact with each other. For example, husband's part of, their family, they literally don't really have to, really prostrate or kneel down, when they are greeting their elders. For example, I've seen my husband or his siblings, kind of greeting their parents, and they're like, good morning, daddy, good morning, mommy. They are quite liberal. And they don't have to say, Boda Kinikon or Auntie Kinikon or Sister Kinikon. And the first time my husband came to, my family, it was like that too. He was only greeted, and I had to call him to the room and be like, Uncle, here, that's not the way they do it, please, I don't want them to see my husband as, not cultured or this or that. And I had to really quickly tell him that we kneel, we prostrate, and all of that, and we have all those uncle, auntie thing, mommy or something thing, and all, and he really adjusted. So you have to know their family values so that you don't go there and you offend people, or so that you would know if it is something that you can keep up with. If it's not something that you can keep up with, my dear sister or brother, put your slippers on your head and run. So I'm going to be the final one, which is your personal values, and this cuts across finances, spiritual values, what else, family and children values. This cuts across all of that. For me, I believe that a woman should work. It's very therapeutic having your own money, and this is coming from somebody that our husband is very financially independent. Like we can actually live, without my income. I can say I want to be a stay-at-home mom, and we'll be very comfortable. So it's not like maybe because your husband cannot do it, that's why you're saying this thing. But it's very therapeutic that I can do things for myself. It's very therapeutic that I can do things for my husband. Or now that I have a child, that I don't want to have to wait on my husband to say I want to get something as little as this for our son. I can just up and go and get it. Or I see something online that I like and I believe my husband will look good in it, and I can say, okay, I want to buy it. It's just very, very therapeutic. So my husband believes that a lot. Like for my husband, you can't even dream small. You can't be like, oh, this is what I want to be. He would push you to do big. If you are fine with, being small, but if not, it's going to push you to the bigger thing. So, are you with that kind of person? Because I can't be this kind of person. I'm marrying somebody that wants me to stay at home. It's going to be a lot of wahala. So you have to know, what are your values? Does it align? Your family values? How many children do you want to have? How many children do you want to have? What's your idea or your view towards tithing, towards giving? Do you believe that I can give 10% of my income to the Lord? Or do you believe that all our money belongs to us? Are you, my money is my money, your money is our money kind of person? Do you believe in it? You have to sit down and observe this person's value. Say this person can tell you that this is who they are, but it might be a lie. So you have to be very, very sure that whatever they are saying to you is the truth. And the way you can do that is to observe it. So guys, I'm going to stop here. My baby is already disturbing and asking for breast. So I'm going to stop here, and I hope that I'm really able to, pass across to you what I have in my heart. And I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. So don't forget to click the subscribe button and like my video, and just share so that others can really enjoy what we've talked about. Until we meet next week, I love you so much more. And a lot is happening in Nigeria now, if you're watching from Nigeria, and I know that you really need to cling to God, because it's the one that can help us overcome this season that we are, and help us come out stronger, with joy flowing from our spirit and our soul. So till we meet next week, bye guys.